From the digital media studio of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, you're watching Hawk's Eye View, a look into the campus community brought to you by Hawk Media. Now here's today's host, Ayanna Zenzele-Rushing.
Hello, welcome to Hawk's Eye View. I'm your host, Ayanna Zenzele-Rushing, and here today we have UMES's own Brittany Hall, who is directing her original stage play on campus. It was worth the wait. How are you today, Britt?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, tell us about the play, what it's about, and why this play?
So the play is about my father. He's a 5-time world champion. He's the first black man and first man ever to have become the world's strongest drug-free man. That means he never took steroids, he never took enhancements. And I wanted to do this play to change the other perspectives around the world, knowing that we can do anything that we desire ourselves to do. It all starts right here. And that's something that my dad frequently talks about. So having to write this play, I wanted to make sure that everybody gets that. And definitely the power behind, I'm going to say again, the mind. It all starts there. And I think that's something important to have people understand, you know, change lives. That's kind of what I wanted to do.
Great. Your father, Michael Hall, actually works here at UMES, right?
He does. He works right on campus. He works right at Tall's in the gym. He's a fitness instructor. He's very, very nice. So if you would love to say hi to him, he's very open person.
Great. So what has the rehearsal process been like for you as a director?
It's been good and bad. I mean, everything is always good and bad. You have your good days, but you have your bad. But the bad days you learn to appreciate. When you get older, you start to learn how to appreciate the bad days. And that's when you start to appreciate the light. You know, you always have to have bad days in order to appreciate the good days. There's challenges, but we always overcome them as a team, so.
All right. Okay, and let's just look at some of these pictures from rehearsal and some of the cast actors and things like that. So first here, this is...
Mr. Hall.
Yes,
Mr.
your
Hall,
father.
Mr. Hall. My father. Look out.
All right. And here...
We have Mike and Niles, Augustus. He's playing as Augustus in the play. Somebody who was against my father.
All right.
And that's just the reporters, Augustus and Rick. Daryl is also the person, DJ Daryl Jenkins. He will be playing Mike Hall. He is the main character of the play.
Right.
That's some of the cast, not all of them. These are the managers, Jalen Gates, Elijah Butler, Alexis Payne, and Sidani Piercy Bird.
Great, nice. So the play is being showcased for 3 days. Will be live streamed and all of that. So where can we watch the play after the fact?
You guys could watch the play. Should be on Channel 5. Channel 5 will be there Saturday.
Okay. And
they will be live streaming it. So we will get the link, and I'll try to send it out to everybody so everybody gets to see that. It should be on TV.
Great. So when did your journey as a writer start? When did you start writing? Do you plan to continue writing? So what does that look like for you in the future?
So I started writing when I was in middle school. And I wanted to actually be a novelist writer. I didn't want to be a screenplay writer. I was like, oh, I need to make books. You know, I love writing. But I believe God has a plan for your life. And when I got older, I started to understand that I love movies. I always loved movies. And I love telling stories. So why not be a screenplay writer? Even when I tell good stories, people are always like, you always tell good stories. You need to make a movie or something. So I always had it in my head, maybe I could be a screenplay writer. And God proved to me that this is my calling. Like, this is something I have to do. While doing this, being in this process, is so deep-rooted that if it doesn't get done, something will happen to me. Like, it's like I was made for this. There's nothing else in this world that I shouldn't be doing but this, because this is my destiny, this is my calling. And I believe everybody has a calling. And this is just mine. I want to be a movie director. This is a dream, a whole new world that I never knew existed.
All right. So what would you say was your biggest challenge pulling this all together overall, and how did you overcome that obstacle?
The biggest challenge would probably be teamwork. The teamwork has definitely improved, but in the beginning it was hard, and that's only because we have 40 plus people involved. in this play, in this production. So it's often challenging, but we always get through it together. And that's something that I can always put on and count on. So, like I said, there's good and bad days, but we always carry the good days with each other. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Britt, for coming in today. I really appreciate it. And I'm really excited about the play and for everyone to see the history unfold. Thank you to all the viewers joining us, and we'll see you next time. This has been Hawk's Eye View.